Hello YouTube. Today we're going to stretch a, what size is this? This happens to be a 10 by 12. Not exactly a real standard size, but not too bad. 10 by 12. We're going to do a museum wrap today, which is a little more difficult. What we're going to do is we're going to wrap this image. It's pretty common though. We have a border on the side of it, this black border. So when I get done, what we want to see is we want to see this image wrapped nice and tight on the face of the stretcher bar. We don't really want to see any black from the face of it. We just want to see very little image wrapped around the side of it. So it's kind of tricky to get exactly where you want it. I'm going to show you how you do that. Okay. First of all, measurements are very important. Take a measurement, make sure it's very, very true. I got exactly 10. Exactly 10. I got right at 12. So we have our 10 by 12. Okay. Make sure your measurements are good. Cut your stretcher bars. Make sure they're cut exactly the size you want them, which they are, 10 by 12. Okay. By the way, we're listening to the Stone Foxes. It's my new cool band of the week. Not necessarily a new band, but my new cool band. Okay? Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, stretching canvases. Alright, now. As I said before, we want this image to line up really good. So what you do is you first of all set it in there, get it about where you want it, make sure you got about even distance all the way around, get it pretty much there. Peel back aside, and about the only way you're going to look at it, to do it you have to peel back, you've got to look and see where the image is. You want to see where the image just barely pokes out from underneath the side of the canvas, okay? That'll show you a good starting point on where you have to be. Now this particular one, this corner, is very, very dark. Everything's dark on it, it's hard to see. I'm going to spin it around. I've got a little bit easier color tone here. I've got brown at least on the inside of the black, so I can tell where the black ends and the brown starts. Still not real easy because it's kind of a subtle variation right there, but I can see a little bit where my image starts and stops. And that's really about all I need, okay? I'm going to take my first corner, shoot a couple staples in it, come over to this opposite side, same thing. I want to peel it back, I want to stretch it tight, but I also want to peel it back, and I want to get it to right to where, just where the image is just sticking out from underneath that canvas. Right like that. I'm going to snug it down, put a couple staples in it, I'm going to go right here in the middle, I'm going to put one shot of it, okay? Spin it around the other side. Make sure I've got this thing centered. I've got my image where I want it. Get my handy dandy stretcher tool. Now I got it stapled at the other end so I can snug it down pretty good. Staple up out of staples. Alright, now I can go back to my original side. I got one side stapled all the way down. This is the first side I started with. I only had about 3 in it. I'll go ahead and snug that down. I don't have much to play with on this one. It's a small canvas. If I give it something like that, I got about 5 staples on the side of it. Should suffice. Now I spin it around and do the opposite side. Get my 2 corner folds, like yonder. Go ahead and staple it down. Didn't put an overly amount of pressure on it because there's nothing stapled on this side. Had it been a bigger canvas, I'd have probably stapled one in the middle. On a small one like this, it's not a big deal. No biggie. Now I can crank this down where I want it. Put some tension on it. Nice and snug. Finish it off. Put some staples around where we want it. And voila. you can see what we have from the face of it. I have my image. There's no black showing from the face of it. Very, very minimal on the side of it. You have your image just ends right there. A little teeny bit where it just ends. You got a nice even border all the way around the side of it. But from the face of it, you don't see any of the black. And that is a museum wrap. Nothing to it.